If you're as old as me, then you'll remember those like for a TBH posts that we used to make. I used to make those all the time. But this specific time that I made this post, this random girl that I've never met before, never heard the name, never met her in real life, likes the post. And I'm like, fuck, who's this chick? So I go to her profile, I have a look, and I realize that this chick is smoking hot. It's like the most beautiful chick I've ever seen, to be honest. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I'm absolutely over the moon that I now have a way in to message some hot girl and start a conversation. It kind of seems like we develop kind of a thing, you know? It was probably just me and she was probably using me from the start. I can't dispute that. That was probably what was happening. At the time, I'm 16, I'm a virgin, and I'm chronically online, chronically just playing with my willy. And as you'd expect, I fell in love with this chick I never met. I had no idea how to act. I'd never been involved with a girl like this. I'd never been close to a girl or felt like I was close to a girl. So the only thing I knew to do was to do what my parents taught me to do, which was just treat her like a queen. So that's what I'd done. But if you're a dude, you've been involved with girls all your life, then you know that sometimes they can just be completely evil. And I'm telling you, bro, this chick was fucking evil. Now let me explain. So we're talking for a year, just texting back and forth every single day. And in 2014 at New Year's, we decided that we're going to spend New Year's together. So I go down to the Bottle-O. If you're not Australian, that's basically the alcohol store where you get alcohol. And I spend $80 of my money on a slab of alcohol for her so that we can spend New Year's together. I genuinely believed that me and her, we're going to sit on the beach, watch the fireworks and make love and drink and have fun and spend New Year's together, but that was not the case. I was completely obsessed with her, bro, like I said, and there was this one moment before New Year's, a couple of days before New Year's, that I got to meet her. So I'd done some weird shit with my hair I've never done before, like I put gel in it and like spiked up or some shit. And I went on a 40-minute walk into town to go and see her, and bro, you should have seen this. I walked all the way down to see her, to talk to her, and then I just said hello, and then I stood around for 5 minutes. I didn't say anything because I couldn't speak to her. I couldn't speak to girls. And then I went back home. And you know, if you're 16, bro, if you were 16, you know how it is. I 1000% wanted to sleep with this chick. I wanted to fuck her brains out. But I was a virgin, obviously. I was so in love with her, bro, but I was beating my meat to this chick so many times every single day that I just had nothing to give. So New Year's Day comes around and me and her are together with a bunch of random people on this dude's boat. I don't even know this dude, but we end up on his boat and we're having a party. But me, I don't know anyone on this boat. I can't talk to girls. I can't talk to guys. I can't initiate conversation or join in on conversations. So I just sit in the corner and I stare off into the distance off the boat and I'm just drinking my drinks and kind of just looking at this chick that I'm in love with and seeing what she's doing. So a few hours we're drinking. I'm a little bit drunk. She's just plastered. She's completely pissed. And then I look over and then she's just making out with 3, 4, 5 guys, just running around making out with all the guys on the boat while I'm watching. She was probably doing it because I was there, to be honest. At the time, I'd never been involved with a girl at all, and I'd never been in a situation like this. I had no idea how to act. I really don't remember much about this 5-minute period of my life where I was kind of drunk. I kind of blacked out, I think. I just started screaming at the top of my lungs, like, fuck, what are you doing? And then I remember I punched a window. I shattered a window and shattered glass all over these random people. I fucked up my hand. And then I proceeded to get in a bunch of fights that night over punching the window. I got kicked off the boat. And then I spent $130 on a cab to go home. And that was the end of that. A couple of days later, I text her like nothing happened. And I continue on talking to her like she didn't just take advantage of me. Because at the time, I really didn't realize that she was taking advantage of me. I just assumed that, oh, she got drunk and she made a mistake. And I forgive you, baby, because I love you so much. I apologized for myself. I apologized for my actions on that night. I didn't even care about what she done. That's how much of a simp I was, bro. It's so cringe to look back on this, bro. This is the cringiest moment of my life, but I'm never going to forget this moment because I learned so many valuable lessons. And to this day, I still look back at that time and I'm still piecing things together to this day. I learned so much about women that night. When you go out, you start dating girls at a young age, you go to parties with your friends, you watch girls and you can kind of piece them together pretty quickly and you learn these things. You're supposed to learn these things when you're younger. I didn't learn these things when I was young, bro. I wasn't going out drinking with my bros, going camping, having fun, meeting girls, making out with girls. I wasn't doing any of that shit. I didn't care. I was just playing COD and fapping, and because of that, I didn't know how girls acted. I was so oblivious to everything. I didn't live my life, bro. I didn't live my teen years. I didn't learn these lessons because my whole life was inside my bedroom. If you're 16, if you're 15, whatever you are right now, bro, and you're fapping like a madman, you need to do whatever it takes to get rid of this addiction once and for all before it consumes your life. Please don't, whatever you do, never make the mistakes that I made in my high school years. By the way, eventually I figured this out. I got over my fapping addiction and my life became so much better because of it. So subscribe, put your notifications on, and I'll be making a video about this in maybe a week or 2 weeks. And I'll let you know exactly what I've done, how I got through it. I cannot express how much better my life got after I stopped fapping. I don't think anything that I've achieved in 2024 would have been possible if I was still fapping like I was. Don't let porn and masturbation stop you from living your life. You may not understand it now, but one day you will, and I hope that day is today. Let all the mistakes that I made, bro, guide you in a better direction in life, because everything I'd done was completely wrong during high school. Don't make the mistakes I did. Keep on working, never give up, and put your shirt on, bro, because you got work to do.